Welcome back to King's Court.
Where it's two friends that talk about sports.
Everything health and wellness.
You already know today, with you right now, it's Solo and
your boy JD.
Very interesting topics for y'all. What we talk all the time is interesting. I mean, you wouldn't be listening to us if you didn't like us, and I know y'all do. But right now, week 9 of
the college football season. Look, man, Boise, we got to talk about y'all first. Going against UNLV 29-24. I can live with that, Boise.
Yeah, it was
they're
close
a good
game.
team in your division.
Yeah, that was a very close game. They were 6-1 before the loss.
They were, and the only loss is to Oregon. So Boise is like that. Also, speaking of like that, let's talk about Ashton Jeanty because once again he put on a show. He didn't have a 200-plus day today, but 128 on 33 carries, a touchdown.
He got a touchdown. I give it to him on that one. So he literally went in on that one. So
and
shout
also,
out to him.
I will say for that quarterback, Madison, I love you. You sneaky, Madison.
Mm-hmm.
Madison, you sneaky, man, because you had 19.3 average yards per carry. Okay, they were never expecting you to run.
And he bust that run.
Saw
and got that.
He said, "Oh, y'all gonna disrespect?"
Okay. And it leads straight to a touchdown.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take it. I don't blame him on it. And Jennings, which you're known to be rushing one, you're supposed to be. You need more. I'll see. You're supposed to at least have 2 TDs.
Hey,
you need at least two. At least 2.
He did his thing though.
Yeah, but he needs. You see, 2.
They got a good run defense.
Yeah,
clearly
the defense held them down.
Oh yeah, UNLV. I say that your defense. You held a Heisman candidate, probably Heisman winner. We're gonna talk about it later, but held them to just 3.9 yards a carry. I mean,
one thing is that interception cost them.
It did.
It cost them some points they could have had saved on the board.
An interception in a close ball game, you had the one mistake. That's what cost.
It can cost you, especially if the other team don't have one too. If y'all couldn't force another one, it really can cost you.
And when boys needed, they were 4 for 4 on 4th down efficiency. So they converted every time. Now, y'all were perfect too on 4th down, but y'all 1-1. So
y'all was 1-1, but they was gonna take the chance, and so that says a lot about them right there. The next game, I would say, was a pretty decent game. Well, yeah, it's hit or miss. The Navy and the Notre Dame game.
I will say this:
Notre Dame hit or miss all the time, but in this game they hit.
Man. I will say this: hit. I like Notre Dame's defense. I have liked their defense. It's their offense is not consistent.
Yes,
because the offense will have games where you lost to Northern Illinois, second game of the season, 16-14 after you just beat Texas A&M at College Station.
Right there, you beat a good team, and then next thing you know, y'all fumble.
Lay the egg at home.
Y'all fumble it. So is it y'all take the lower teams under like they mean nothing?
You can't play down to your competition. You can never do that. You got to take every game serious. I like that you do good against the good teams, but you're supposed to beat the bad team too.
You're supposed to beat them too. It's not just supposed to just come giving like that because they are already ready to beat you.
The thing is, Navy's a good team when y'all blew them out. They're ranked.
They ranked in a long time.
Yes.
Shout out Navy. No matter what, y'all really, really did good.
And they ran the ball real good. 222 rushing yards. But they just couldn't get going in the pass, and they only had 88. So that's what caused them. They were too one-dimensional.
Yeah, they were one. They just kept that one thing, and they read it. They forgot. Y'all can't keep doing that. But Notre Dame, y'all hit or miss. I wouldn't put my money on y'all. So if y'all feel like betting on them, it's a hit or miss. Just make sure you got money already if you're going to bet on them.
I'm just going to say this. If your defense can force a team to have 5 fumbles.
5 and you
Notre
8.
Dame, it just play good offense. Do not turn the ball over.
You
got
can tell
nickel and dime, nickel and dime.
Mm-hmm. Nickel and dime are easy. But they 8. Them interceptions literally forced the fumbles too. They're hitting. They are hitting like they meant to be. Their defense, shout out to y'all. Y'all knew what y'all was doing. And then the next game.
About the next game. Tell me about it.
The next game, I would like to say would be, could have been better, but the Nebraska and Ohio State game, kind of close one for Ohio State.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it, but at the same time, I will say this. Like we said all season, Texas fans, if you're still upset, don't be. Because everybody's looked trash to see. You see Ohio State barely
Ohio
beating
State,
Nebraska.
And they're known to being a top team and everything.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're supposed to be a high score team. And I'm going to get on y'all for not scoring a quarter. What happened in the third?
They held them down. They held them down. Like, this was a super low scoring game. And that's what Nebraska fumbled on. They should have scored at least. They scored in every quarter, which is good.
They kicked too many field goals.
Yeah, they kicked too many. They relied too much on the kicker. I say that the third, they could have got more because they held down They held down Ohio State. They could have took a loss,
Yeah.
but Nebraska fumbled.
I will say this: you do got to take the points, but at the same time, you got a team like this, and they're not really doing what they're supposed to do.
You take advantage of it.
You got to do better.
You got to take advantage of it. Don't feel too safe. You can play too safe, and too safe playing and literally cost you the game. Look what just happened. Cost him the game. Playing too safe. And that's why I'm saying go for it.
And y'all were really good against Ohio defense.
And y'all was in their home field, and y'all still put up that many points.
And y'all were much better on third down for them. Ohio State, they were 1 for 10 on third down.
That's what I'm saying. They should have just ate. And when they didn't score that time, they obviously wasn't acting right. They should have kept pushing it. They wanted to act it safe. I would have went for it. I would have went out there for it and got close and got a touchdown.
You're going to have your foot on their neck, man. You can't let up. But I'll say this, too. Texas, y'all redeemed yourself this week. Y'all beat Vandy in a close one at home for Vandy, 27-24.
Mm-hmm. They clutched away. Oh, barely got away. Vandy was on their neck, and I was hoping Vandy beat them. I really was.
Vandy was doing their thing. I say, too, Texas, I see y'all are undisciplined. 10 penalties for 107. You were helping Vandy drive down the field now.
Yeah, help them get down there. Texas, I don't know what's going on. Like, y'all, what's wrong with y'all defense?
What's wrong with the players in general? Because, false starting. Y'all were doing that during Georgia, too. The Georgia game last week. And I don't want to talk about that. That's a sore spot, but hey, you got one loss.
You got that one loss.
It's okay. You still very much so in the hunt.
They all.
You got a playoff spot.
The kicker was out the whole time in the last half. Last 2 halves, the kicker was out the whole time.
I'll say that's the thing that surprised me for Vandy. They only allowed 6 points, 3 in each quarter for the second half of this game. They really should have beat y'all.
They really were supposed to win that one. They barely got away on that one. I was hoping.
And I will say this too. You're not really known for this. Maybe it's just Vandy defense that good because they did the same with Milroe, but another game with a great quarterback and 2 picks.
Another one.
I mean,
Vandy can hold down.
Secondary might be like that this year.
And he only threw 2 interceptions, but same as the other one.
Yeah,
that's not bad at all. But the fumble, really, that fumble opportunity got to him.
Yeah. But Pavia was literally majority of their offense. I'll say he was good 85 because he also was their leading rusher and has the only rush touchdown for them.
Yeah. And everything. And 2 interceptions, though.
And he had to do it all, though. He literally had to.
He had to because, he ain't got no help. The receiving help on some.
Yeah, the receivers help, but his running game.
He got 2 on both of them.
I mean, Alexander, you were doing better against the other teams, but
you're not doing anything. They ate your run up. Oh, they barely ran.
Yeah.
They barely ran but they still made him do more work, but you can't be doing that. Take a little workload off.
You got to take care of your quarterback, man. You got to take care of him.
You remember, you got to take care of him good.
All right, man. What you got for the next game?
Next game, I would say I got one going on right now, so I'll probably have to make a guess on it.
What is it?
Florida State versus Miami.
Miami all day.
Florida State 7, Miami 17. You got Miami winning this one?
Yeah.
I do too. Florida State, they're not doing as good as they were last year. So I don't know what it is, or they're just discouraged or what, but I don't understand on that one for that. So
it's definitely a lack of a QB this year.
LSU and Texas A&M. I have Texas A&M winning.
LSU all day. Give me the
LSU.
Tigers.
All right.
Go Tigers. Shout out Ed Ogeron.
Penn State versus Washington.
Let's talk about
not Washington, Wisconsin. I got Penn State winning.
Yeah, I got them winning because I see that happening better.
All right. The last one, Kansas and Kansas State.
Give me Kansas State.
I'm getting Kansas. Kansas is going to win.
All right.
Kansas is going to win on this
one. Going on Blue Jays.
All right, yeah. And they're going to whoop you.
We're going to see.
And that's all that we got for y'all today.
No, we don't.
What else?
Don't play.
What you want to talk about?
He's trying to play with y'all right now, man. He
all
know
right,
about
then.
that game,
all right,
man.
then.
He been telling about the game. He said, no, Washington lost? Yes. Indiana beat Washington. The Hoosiers stay undefeated. I'm surprised, man. This is probably the most surprising thing besides Vanderbilt this season. Is how
they actually playing. They actually playing like a real team for once in a while. And the way it's looking like, they might go all the way.
I would say this, Rogers.
Or they lose. I think they're going to have one loss this year. That's it.
They might
Only one, and that's it.
In the championship game.
And then they still gonna be in the championship, but they're only gonna take one loss.
Let me see who they got on their schedule left, because if so, I may have misspoken.
I said they're gonna get one loss, and that's it.
No, they're gonna have 2 losses.
Okay, then we'll let you
hold
it on 2.
I don't know. I trust a more better team. I'll say Ohio State gonna beat them until proven.
That's why I say Ohio State the only one I'm gonna see don't take that loss to.
Yeah.
Everything for it.
But man, we gotta talk about Rodgers. Rodgers, you sold this game. You cost your team the game as a quarterback. 2 interceptions.
Yeah, you could have.
Your run game, they gave you plenty of rushing yards, man. Plenty. 116 on the ground.
They gave you a chance.
That's a good amount.
They gave you a chance to turn it over, but you couldn't. You couldn't turn it back. So that literally left them 2 openings right there, and they did capitalize on one of them. And then, but after that, they just took off. They just Washington wasn't able to keep up anymore.
They were not. And look, man, Indiana, they got that new coach. He said, hey, like we said in the interview, like I said, Google me. All I do is win. He right.
Yeah.
He right. Look, he had a big program now. He in a big team.
He had a bigger one now. He about to win. Now he about to probably go to another coaching job if they don't give him another bag.
Hey, I'll say this right now. Florida, if you want to turn your program around, get rid of Billy Napier. Get his man a call.
Get his
man a call as soon as this season ends. Give him a call.
Yeah, come right now. Put him on the hotline.
And Auburn, hey, y'all too, hey, go get this man a call. Be like, hey, you want to come to the SEC?
You want to see what's going on and everything?
You say you're a big dog. Come with the big dogs.
Who you got winning in the Auburn game?
Which Auburn game?
Who Auburn plays?
Auburn. Let's see.
Auburn play Kentucky right now.
They play Kentucky.
Yeah. Who you think winning? I will go with Kentucky.
Probably.
Yeah, that's who.
They're probably gonna win.
They're probably gonna win out of Auburn.
I give them on that. They're probably gonna win.
Okay, then. So Auburn is gonna lose today. Auburn.
Yeah, they're gonna lose.
Come on. What's going on, y'all?
It is what it is.
All right. You got any other games you want to break down then?
I'll say, oh yeah, I got one more. It was a disappointment, but we got Alabama versus Missouri, so
disappointment. They did right. They came in and played. They came in and played, and then they got their win.
Did they play?
Bama came in and played and got their win.
Did they play?
Blitz, Bama blitz.
Hey, all right, look. All I gotta say is this: y'all do this against Missouri, but what's gonna happen that week? What happened last week? You know what happened last week? Cause
I know what happened last week. Y'all should know it too if y'all tuned in on the last episode.
I say the state of Tennessee definitely got y'all number. It just is what it is. This season they do.
Man, they got our number on that one. Ain't no be another one unless we catch them in the tournament.
All right, you got to make the tournament now.
Yeah, we're gonna beat LSU and that's it.
I don't know about that.
Blitz, Bama blitz.
I don't know about that.
That's what I would say.
That's not game in that swamp.
And then after that, we got Auburn, and Auburn sucks. So we got to worry about Auburn.
Chops, so I love that.
We got to worry about Jordan Hare.
I love it.
It's in Bryant Denny anyway.
It can be in Bryant. Hey, if y'all lose at home, man, that'd be the best end to the season.
Nah.
Yes, it would.
Nah, not really.
It really would be.
I feel bad, but it can't be like that.
I don't know, because y'all ain't looking too hot.
We're decent. We ain't that star power we usually have, but we're decent. So I can at least rely on it.
I don't know, man. Y'all quarterback got to do too much for one.
They're working them.
They are.
Rushing.
Look, he doing majority of the rushing he doing every game. And now, they gave him some help, but like, go back and look at most of the game. He doing most of the rushing.
Doing most of the rushing. He's leading it for the team. Yeah. It's even worse when you have a person's job is supposed to rush.
I think he's also leading them in rush touchdown. I think
that's ridiculous. You can't even get to a touchdown while rushing. Why? They need to swap him out and put a different one. There's different running backs they got. I know they do.
They tried a new guy today I'd never seen before. I don't know if you've seen Ortiz.
Yeah.
They put him out there.
Give him a try to see what's going on.
Haynes and, Miller, they want to show out their game. The pad game, they haven't done. So
haven't been able to do anything. So it's been keeping a hold on that one, though.
Yeah. Missouri, though, I think that quarterback, I think he done for the season, man. I think he done. He injured.
He out the whole time.
Injured. I mean, he's already questionable with his ankle, but he left the game. suffering an upper body injury. They haven't released any news on it so far yet, but they just say it was an upper body injury.
Oh yeah, so he gonna be
May
out
have been
for.
some broken ribs.
Yeah, he's done for the whole
Yeah,
season.
he's done for the season though.
They ain't got no more.
And then they back at quarterback. He threw 3 interceptions. So
Oh man, that gave it up already.
Yeah.
Hit up already. Hey, they got injured on that one. Hope he get heals up.
Hey, I would say this though. I'll clap it up for him real quick. Cause I already would have hurt ankle. He said no. He said I'm playing.
Still stayed in there with it. I respect you. Especially give respect when respect due.
Yeah, he gave it his all. But he had to be taken to the hospital. So prayers up to him. Hope he heal well.
I do too. Quick healing.
But man, hey, that's it for this week.
I think that's it. I don't have anything else I want to break down on the games. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is King's Court.
Make sure you also let us know in the comments below. Let me know who you got definitely making a New Year Bowl game. What team you got that may not make the playoff, but you say
you at least want to see them in a bowl game. And tell me which bowl game is your favorite bowl game.
I say my favorite bowl game probably. We're talking playoffs. I say the Sugar Bowl.
Sugar Bowl. I like Sugar Bowl. I like the Rose Bowl.
I like Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl too.
Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl is pretty good too.
And if we talking about like regular New Year bowl game around that time, I say
I like the Army Navy game.
I love Army Navy, but I also like the what's that Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one too. For them
bowl. I say it's something classic. I can't think of it. Something music.
But still a good one.
It's slipping my mind, but yeah.
Probably. But this is King's Court. There's no excuse. You are the excuse. Signing out. Solo.
With JD.